Hi friends, welcome to my channel Simple Learning Tips. So today we'll be discussing the topic training in HRM, and the topics that I'll be covering are definition of training, training process, training methods. And in this video I'll be covering definition of training and training process, and training methods I'll explain. I'll make a detailed video in the upcoming week. So that is how I'll be. So in this video, I'll be covering only definition of training and training process. So without much further ado, let's move on to today's topic. First is a basic definition of training. So we all know that there is a definition by Edwin B. Flippo, and it states that training is the act of increasing the knowledge and skills of an employee for doing a particular job. Okay. So here it means that, training is a process. What it means is that training is a process of teaching employees the basic skills. And why? Because that is required or that is needed to perform their jobs. And also to improve their incapabilities or to improve or to rectify their errors in the performance. So that is basically training is a continuous process. Okay. Why? To improve skills, knowledge, attitudes and efficiency of employees. And why the training is given? To improve the performance of the employee, as well as if the performance of the employees will increase, productivity of the organization will also increase. Okay. So, training, understand the difference. Training is given for a particular job to improve the skills of an employee in a particular job. For example, let's say I'll give you example like customer support executive or customer service executive in a retail shop. You go to these shops like Pantaloons, Reliance Trends and all that, Max and all that, and you will see the employees, the staff will be there. Whenever you go and buy a t-shirt or anything, they will come and ask you, okay, may I help you? Which size do you want or which color do you want, like that. So they are customer service, let's say a sales representative. And, suppose in one showroom, they found that corporate found that customer service is not that good. Okay, so what is it? They have the basic education. Okay, sales representative, they have the basic education. Just their customer service needs to be improved in the retail shop. So they might be giving training for, to improve interpersonal relationship, to improve their communication skills so that they can be groomed and they will talk good to customers. Okay, so that is what this training means. Training is given to an employee for a particular job to improve their skills so that they can perform better without any errors and a good productivity can be achieved. So I hope it is clear. Now I want to give a small difference between training and development. You always hear training and development, but there is difference. Both are. So development is a continuous process and it is designed to help employees to grow, basically to move into a higher position. That is what is development. Okay, like for example, like I said, sales representative. Okay, she is a sales representative. She or he is a sales representative in a showroom. Suppose she want to move up in the career ladder. Her next position is supervisor. So whatever skills she can acquire to be a supervisor in a showroom, that is known as development. Okay, so training means that when that employee is a sales representative, so improve the skills in his or her current position. Development will help to move the employees to a higher position. Okay, now next is training process. So in training process, you have first one, identifying training needs analysis, determining training goals and objectives, then designing, implementation, and finally evaluation. Okay, so let's move on to first one, that is identifying training needs analysis. Now in this it is, identifying the needs of training. That is what is training needs analysis. You have to identify whether there is a requirement of training in your organization. So you have to do an analysis for that. And there are three types of analysis. Organization analysis, how you can conduct analysis is organization analysis, task analysis and individual analysis. In organization analysis, you have to identify what are the organization strategy that has been changed, and what is the organization goals. Let's say, for example, I'll just give an example and we'll go through this training process step with this example. Okay. Let's say there is a garment industry, garment manufacturing industry, and in the quality check, company has observed that there are some errors which are happening. In all these branded, you go to shop, and in all these branded shops, there will be some very discounted. You will get the branded clothes like Louis Philippe or Peter England or even Raymond and all that. Sometimes you will get it in like a clearance sale or stock clearance, like the shirt actual price will be 4,000, 5,000 or something like that, but you will be getting the shirt for around 800 rupees, 700 rupees. Okay, and there might be some kind of manufacturing defect. Okay, so that is the button, because these quality shirts, they are very particular about their brand quality. Okay, so what they will do is that, suppose in a shirt, the button has been misplaced, or the logo, suppose it should have been in left and it has been stitched in right. Okay, so all these things they will throw in that discounted shirt category. Okay, so for example, let's say a garment factory, they've observed that the quality is a lot of errors are getting in the quality. Okay, so because of that, their profit is decreasing. So they want to improve the quality assurance in a garment factory. So that is the organization goal, let's say, because they want to reduce the quality check errors. So this is what they have observed in organization analysis. And task analysis. Task analysis means, see, it is a garment manufacturing industry, and there will be a lot of sector like manufacturing, then service sector, production, then like quality check section will be there. So they have identified that the problem is in quality assurance section. So what they have to do is that they have identified, okay, what are the tasks that has to be done in a set of activities that are being done in a quality check section. Let's say a supervisor is there, quality assurance manager is there, and there are certain employees working under him, and once a finished product will come, it is coming in a line assembly, and they are manually checking, or there are some laser tags they have to attach. So all these things are set of activities. So then to provide training, they will have to identify in which category they have to give training. So task analysis means analyzing a set of activities related to the task for which training has to be given. I hope it is clear. Next one, individual analysis. Individual analysis means now you have identified the organizational, you have analyzed the organization goals and what are the strategies has to be improved. So you have identified, analyzed next the set of activities that has to be performed. Next one is, who are these people, or what these skills? Okay, whatever set of activities, what skills are required to do that task, and to whom these skills has to be given. Okay, who has to impart these skills? That is individual analysis. So let's say they have analyzed that for that quality check, the quality assurance manager has to be given a certification. So there are various certifications. Let's say, for example, he has to be given some kind of training so that his quality check is correct, and the errors can be improved. So that is individual analysis. They will analyze the skills required by an individual to complete that task. And let's say after this analysis part, after this identifying training needs analysis, they have identified that the quality assurance manager of wherever these garment factories are located, they have to be given Six Sigma training. That is a kind of quality assurance training. Okay, so that is the first step in training analysis. You have to analyze the need of training in an organization, and how you do in three categories: organization based, task based, and individual based. Now there are certain need assessment techniques are there. Now how you will do this analysis? You can ask direct questions to them. you can refer the data of that department, or you can even ask some focus group means they will give their expert opinion. So you can prepare a questionnaire. Either you can ask employees to directly fill the questionnaire, whether they feel that their performance can be improved by giving certain trainings, or whether certain certification then they need. Okay, so you can directly ask employees, or a focus group can be created who are experts, and they will give your opinion through the questionnaire. So all these methods you can do. Also, you can conduct an online feedback method, so that the workflow of the employees need not be disturbed. So all these things are the need assessment techniques that you can use. Now, next is determining training goals and objectives. Now, this is very, very important. Like I always say that you have to identify the training objectives. It is required because while doing evaluation, you have to do evaluation. Like I told in the beginning, you have to do evaluation of the training process. How you can do whether the training has done any kind of differences? That is by using this objective. The objective is there. It will help you to identify the difference between before training and after training performance.
As we're talking about training objectives, I want to give a small shout out to a product. It's not a sponsored product. So this product is Lifestyle Maze Planner, and it is an amazing planner. They have hard copy version of this, and I find it really good. You have three main goals for one day that you can write, and also the to-do list, because I'm a big to-do list planner. So I found it very useful, so I thought I'll share it with you. Also, because of the current situation, since it could not be delivered, they have digital version of it. That is, it is a PDF version, and it is fillable. As you can see, you can edit here and you can write accordingly. So I'll leave the link in the description box. Just check out the product. So let's move on to our topic.
Performances. Let's say here the objective is to improve the quality assurance of quality assurance manager, or to improve the quality checking of quality assurance manager. Zero error. Not zero error, at least you have to reduce the error. That is the objective in this case. Next one, you have to design. And how you will design, and what are design the training. Designing the training means you have to define who are the trainees in this class, in this case. Now, our example, a quality assurance manager of that garment industries, wherever it is located, you have to give training for that quality assurance manager. Now, who are the trainers, the faculties who will be teaching, what are their qualification, or whether you will be giving into an outside consultancies. All these things you have to decide. The lesson plan, the curriculum, okay, training materials that you will be giving, and whether you will be providing accommodation for them or not, and the training methods which I'll be discussing in the later video. There are, I hope you all know, on the job training and off the job training. So 2 methods are there. And next one, venue. You have to decide the venue. So all these things will be designed in this training. For training will be designed in this step. Next one, once you have decided all these steps, you have a study material, you have a training package, you will implement it. Okay. So after implementation comes the main part, which is training evaluation. And here I am referring Kirkpatrick's training evaluation model. Okay. So in this model, they have explained that the training can be evaluated using 4 categories, 4 attributes. First one, reaction. Reaction from whom? Reaction from the members who have attended training. Okay. See, you have given training and you should know, suppose the training is not good and you have not taken feedback from the people who have attended the training. You are calling the next group and you are again giving the training to that people, and you are saying that there is no improvement in results. Because you have not taken the feedback from the trainees. You should know whether the training you are giving is good or not. Okay. So that is the first step, reaction. You have to know the reaction of the trainees. You have to, in this case, in our case, reaction of the quality assurance managers, you have to know. You should understand that an organization should ensure that, the trainees, they have understood the concept well and they really like the training program. So they should know that it was, you can ask the employees, the trainees, whether it was worth of your time. Did they like the venue, presentation style? Did they like the faculties, and or how they will improve, activities, whatever activities that was given, was it useful? So all these things you can also ask. You can also include questions like how you are going to implement it in your organization. So all these questions you can include. Next one, learning. Now this is the now first one, reaction. Okay, you have got your response from the trainees. Now we have to ensure that they have learned something from the training, like Six Sigma certification. It is a quality test, and I think at the end of it they conduct a test and some score will be given to the trainees. Okay, so based on that you can know that okay, these are the employees, those who have benefited really well from the training. Okay, so you can conduct a test after the training just to understand that they have understood the concept, trainees. Next one, behavior. Now when you evaluate the behavior of the employee, you will know that how the people have understood the concept and how they are applying their training, whatever they have learned in training to their job. Okay, so if somebody has not understood the training well, or if they have underperformed in that training, that also you will know, because there will be no improvement in their skills. So these are the things that you can check in evaluation phase. Or you can even also check whether there is any improvement in their behavior, whether they have, whether the quality, in our case, whether the quality has been improved, or they are taking more effort because of the training, or whether they are applying the skills that they have learned in the training in their job. So all these things you can evaluate. Last one is results. Okay, you can understand whether there is any return on investment. How you will understand? You can do a study of that, whether you can do an analysis and you can find out before training whatever, in our case, in our example, the quality errors number data you have. Okay, suppose before training there were 1000 quality errors, and after training suppose it has reduced to 100 or even 50. That is a good number. See, 0 error, that is actually not a practical concept, but still if it has been reduced to 1 by 10, that is also a good count. Okay, so that means the training is very effective. So this is how you can evaluate your training program. So I'll wind up with this. I hope it is clear. And in my next video, I'll be covering the various training methods on the job and off the job. So if you like this video, please like, share and subscribe to my channel. Please leave your valuable comments. And if you have any doubt, please mention in the description box. Or if there is any other HR topics that you want to discuss, please let me know in the comment section, and follow me at my Instagram, Simple Learning Tips 2019. Thank you for watching this video and stay tuned for more videos like this. Thank you.